Hey everybody, this is Erin Lloyd from Transformational Business Support, where I help you transform your business dreams into reality. For those of you who don't know me, or you maybe forgot, I am a client attraction specialist, an intuitive business coach, a holistic wellness coach, a certified rapid results coach, a branding and online marketing consultant, a web and graphic designer, a certified healing facilitator, and an ordained minister. And you can find me on Facebook on my business page, Transformational Business Support, by going to facebook.com/quantumleapyourbiz, spelled B-I-Z as in Z or zebra. So facebook.com/quantumleapyourbiz. Alrighty then, so I haven't done one of these video tutorials for you guys in a while because I've been doing live streams on Facebook in one of my Facebook groups. And so let me make sure I let you know who I help so you know what I do and if you're in the right place. So I help conscious, visionary leaders, authors, speakers, coaches, consultants, healing facilitators, and regular conscious entrepreneurs and small business owners. And now I help comics and comedians too to quantum leap their businesses, attract their dream clients, customers, and cash without selling out or losing their souls so they can transform the world like they came here to do. How does it get any better than that? So, the way I help them do that is using a holistic approach to business where we include both the inner and outer games of success, so you don't need to go to a separate strategist, a separate consultant, a separate business coach, a separate branding coach, a separate marketing coach, and you don't have to go to a separate healer, and you don't have to go to a separate mindset coach, because I'm all of those in one. I offer an all-in-one inclusive solution for you, thus saving you time, money, energy, frustration, unnecessary struggle, and I help you do business with more ease, joy, freedom, flow, fun, and even play, yes, play than you ever thought possible, faster than you ever thought possible. So again, how does it get any better than that? Alright, so this training is about how to get more opens on your email newsletters to your email lists, okay? So you may be thinking, well, Erin, I'm new to business, or I haven't gotten around to starting an email list yet. Do I need one for my business? Or maybe you're thinking, well, Erin, I have a brick and mortar business or a products only business. Do I need an email list? If you have a brick and mortar business, say a restaurant, a bar, a bookshop, anything like that, that's a boutique, yes, you still need an online presence. It's 2019, you needed one years ago, okay? If you don't have one, you do need an online presence. Even if you're running a brick and mortar restaurant, bar, business, boutique, anything like that, you still need an online presence, and that includes valuing your customers and or clients, okay? And one way to show them value is to offer things, or show them you value them rather, is to offer things that they want, right? And it doesn't always have to be free value, okay? But they do want a majority of it to be free value. So my approach to business and why my clients get the best results are aforementioned already. However, I want to elaborate a little bit and say that another reason my clients get the best results is because I use a customized approach instead of a cookie cutter approach. So while I do use a proven 5-step holistic business breakthrough system, it's a flexible framework. It bends, it flexes, it's fluid, it flows, so that I can customize it individually for each business coaching client. Okay? This is of the utmost importance. So the reason I mention that is because all of you are in different niches, different businesses. Some of you are service providers. Some of you only work online. Some of you work both online and offline. Some of you are only offline. So you're all at different places in your business journey. And so I have to cover you all. And therefore, this has to be a general presentation of information. In other words, this is not customized. If you want a customized approach that works for you and your business, then you might want to see about coming to work and play with me and my Quantum Leap Your Biz offerings. I have a few different offerings. Two of them are one-on-one experiences, transformational, mind-blowing, business booming, quantum leap your biz experiences, and one of them is a hands-off version that's nowhere near as powerful, but still very powerful and beneficial. Okay, so because I have to keep this general, I'm going to give you an estimated rule of thumb. So the rule of thumb is usually send out value, free value, to your dream peeps, your dream clients, your dream customers, about 3 to 1 on average. Okay, again, this is average and it's generalized. So if you and I were working together one-on-one, then and you had hired me to help you quantum leap your biz and attract your dream clients, customers, and cash consistently, and next level, spiral on up, ease on down the road, this is going to be customized for you, and depending on who your target market is, incorporating that holistic approach, which also, believe it or not, includes your body, your number one physical transformational tool here on this earth that you can use to help you quantum leap your business also, even though that sounds cuckoo, especially for my left-brainers listening. So, for you, depending on your situation, I may say, hey, you don't need to offer value 3 to 1 in your particular situation for whatever reason. But I won't know unless we're working and playing together, right? So for now, the average rule of thumb is about 3 to 1, meaning you want to email your list something valuable approximately on average about 3 times that's free and valuable and something they really want to read or see or hear or listen to or download or whatever, or use. If it's a coupon for your restaurant, bar, or boutique, that's a golden nugget tip for you of a way you can offer value for them. And then offer a sale. Now again, this depends on you and your business and your clientele, your customers, etc. So for instance, yeah, I don't want to go into that now. Let me take a breath. I want to keep this one short and sweet. So, okay, this is how to get more opens for your email subscribers, because most of us in this day and age, like the fad of email being new back in the 90s when AOL was a thing, and we were all super stoked, those of us who were alive back then, super stoked to hear that you've got mail. Like the rush you would get, especially if it was from a guy or a girl that you liked, right, that you were so excited to hear from, like it just made your whole day to hear that you've got mail message from AOL and to see that message from somebody you wanted to hear from, right? But now everybody and their mother has an email list, whether or not they're in business, and most of us are just inundated with so much email we don't even read our own emails, right? I'm unsubscribing from lists every day and I still seem to be getting more, right? It's like never ending. Now you may be wondering, what about alternative ways instead of email lists? We can cover that in a different video on a different day in a different transformational training. Today's training, we're specifically referring to you having an email list of subscribers for your business and emailing your peeps. Now you might be wondering, well, if you don't have one yet, or you have one started but you haven't really been using it, Erin, how often do you recommend that I email my list? Because I have to keep this generalized, I'll say consistently. Okay? That being said, I can give you a more custom answer again if we're working and playing together, because we're going to be strategizing, co-creating a marketing plan, an action plan for your business, and the doing left brain, outer game of business section, as well as addressing any inner game of business stuff that's hindering your success. Okay, so with that said, let's get down to it. So you don't have to use the email marketing app that I use to email your list, but this is one of my favorites, and I'm going to give you a sign-up link because you may not yet have a list and want to know who I recommend. And this is the one I use and recommend, and here's why. And again, this is generalized, okay? So this email app I'm about to show you the tutorial on, you don't need to use this email marketing app in your business for your email newsletters in order to benefit from what I'm about to teach you. That's first of all. Secondly, if you do choose you want to try this one, they have a combination of free and paid plans. Okay, so where was I going with that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm logged in to my email marketing app, and I want to show you how to increase your open rate. Because what good is it if you finally go through all this trouble to get people to subscribe to your email newsletter and then they don't open it, right? Or they only open it once or twice a year. That doesn't really help them. It doesn't really help you. And if you get too many of those people and you're on a paid plan with an email marketing service using their app, then that's costing you money, right? So you want to use the one that's best for you and your business and your dream peeps who you serve through your business. That being said, in order to increase open rates, because we're so inundated and bombarded with a million different emails from a million different businesses, etc., we really want to evolve. I like to say as you evolve, so does your business. I even have a meme for it. Along with, and I don't want to say the trends, but I do want to say the overall improvements in digital marketing and advertising. Meaning, I'm not one of these people who says you have to do all the things, hashtag all the things. In fact, that's one reason people are so relieved when they come to me is because I'm not an advocate. I don't tell them you have to be marketing on every single platform. You have to be doing all the things. And they're so relieved, right? Because they were listening to other so-called experts, the infamous they, who said you have to be everywhere on every platform, showing up every single day, a million times a day, doing all this and that, and you have to be doing hashtag all the things. And that's enough to make somebody want to quit trying to be an entrepreneur because it's just freaking overwhelming, even if you're lucky enough to have invested in team members, okay? So what we can do instead is we need to make sure, because a lot of times your emails won't be opened by your subscribers, not because they don't want what you have to offer, not because they don't want to hear from you, but because your email is getting lost in all the other million emails they receive every day. Okay? So we need to make sure that you're doing everything possible to get them to open your emails. And so in a crowded inbox with a million different emails that look the same as somebody skimming and scanning, their reticular activating systems, which is a part of their subconscious mind and right above the brainstem area, base of your skull, is always searching for certain things. It's like your very own Google. If you followed me for a while, you've heard me talk of this or seen me write about it in my own newsletters. And basically, a lot of people mistakenly believe that the RAS, the reticular activating system, is a bad thing. But it's like any tool. It's neither good nor bad. It's neutral. It all depends upon how you choose to use it. Okay? And so you can consciously program it, and it can be subconsciously programmed as well. So your dream people, your dream clients, your dream customers already have information and programs running that are programming their RAS, which is their very own Google, and their brain and head and mind to go search for certain things and fetch them, bringing them back to the person as evidence, as proof. Okay, so when they're scanning and skimming through their inbox to see there are way too many fucking emails here to open, which one should I open, their RAS is already pre-screening for certain keywords and certain things that will grab their attention and pop out to them and stand out for them. So we want to take every opportunity to make sure that both your subject line as well as what's going to be in the newsletter itself, in the message itself, in the email itself, are not only, so here are some tips. One, make it something they actually want and would want to open. And if you were them, that you would want to open and be super stoked to open. Two, we want to make sure that we convey that to them in an irresistible way through the subject line with words, because as they're skimming and scanning their inbox to see what's important enough for me to take my valuable time and open, they're looking for keywords. They're not consciously doing it, but their RAS and their subconscious minds are doing it for them. So if they were to see something that would be of high value to them, that's the one that's going to grab their attention, and that's the one they're more likely to open. Okay, but there's another way that we can grab their attention besides for offering them something they want and having a subject line that conveys that, so that when they're skimming and scanning, it will pop up, stand out to their RAS, and they'll be more likely to click on your message and open it. And that is through the modern day, it's not a trend anymore, it's here to stay, use of visuals. Okay, now so let's circle back for a minute. I started to say that I'm not about doing hashtag all the things. I don't advise my own business coaching clients to do hashtag all the things. They're so relieved, blah, blah, right? Yada, yada. Where I was going with that is I'm not an advocate of jumping on every single new trend online marketing. Okay, things change anywhere from once a day to several times a day to several times a week to several times a month in the online marketing world, in the digital marketing arena, and it can be near impossible to keep up. Like, no matter if you're an expert, no matter if this is your job, like part of it's my job, you just can never know it all. You can never get ahead, and by the time you finally master it, it's evolved and changed again. And a lot of these end up just being trends that come and go, and a lot of them have staying power. Okay? So, I want to be crystal clear that I'm not advocating you do hashtag all the things, nor am I advocating that you follow every single trend that comes along. However, there's one thing here that you may have dismissed as childlike, little kid-like. My parents and grandparents used to refer to it as something for teeny boppers, right, for young people. So you may think that what I'm about to share is only for tweens and teens and young, like super young 20-somethings, like early 20s. And I'm here to tell you it's not, and it's not a trend, and it's here to stay. So even if it seemed childish and you have a business that you feel you need to be professional in, like maybe you own a small business and you're the CEO and we've got to have a professional presence and da-da-da-da-da, or you're a solopreneur and you want to be professional. I have many people come to me who want to be perceived as professional, right? And I used to insist on coming across that way in my business too. I had basically shackled myself. And it wasn't until I liberated myself when my own business started to improve. This iteration and this particular business, I have a different business also. So my point here is this. If you're somebody who's a business owner who's like, well, I want to be professional and I would never use what you're about to recommend, Erin, because that seems childlike and simplistic and little kid-like and something little girls or little boys would use. And I'm here to tell you it's not, you're wrong, and if you're not employing this tool, you are missing out, because it's not a kid-like childish thing. It's a powerful tool that can help you get your emails open, which can help you build that know, like, and trust factor as you grow this relationship with your dream peeps through your email newsletter. And by the way, since social media is always evolving, you cannot count on your dream peeps always seeing your posts on social media. Even if you're paying ads through the roof, through the nose, all of your dream peeps are still not going to always see all of your posts, or your live streams, or your stories, or your videos, or your audios, or whatever platform you're on, or your tweets, or whatever. So it's imperative that, yes, even if you have a brick and mortar business, you still have some kind of regular communication that's consistent with your dream peeps, and usually that's in the form of an email newsletter. Okay, hopefully I've made that point and convinced you. And no, you don't have to email your list every day, though for some niches and some businesses and some industries, There are some people in my industry who do advocate for emailing every day. Again, I can customize that with you if it's appropriate for your business or not, if we work and play together. But generally, and so there are some businesses where it could maybe benefit you and your business and your dream peeps if you were to occasionally email them every day. But by rule of thumb, no, on average, you don't need to do that, so you can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay? One less thing for you to worry about. The key is consistency. That's your golden nugget. Okay, so I've pretty much hinted and alluded at it, but let me now spell it out directly. And if you're looking at the screen, you'll be able to tell this also. So what is it I'm referring to that will help your newsletters and emails that you send to your email list to subscribers to make them more likely to click and open your email and read it? Emojis, visuals, okay? So with the use of visuals included in your irresistibly, whatever the word is, worded subject, when they're skimming and scanning visually down the list of their emails in their inbox, remember their RAS is subconsciously searching for certain things that pop up and grab their attention. But what speaks to our subconscious minds also, and our emotions also? Visuals. Okay? Yes, of course, audios and sounds too. I'm a lifelong music lover, so the power of music, the power of film and movies, unbeatable. And the reason they're so unbeatable, if you've never studied media communications like I have, or never studied that industry and don't understand why, but you just love film and music, is because it connects with us emotionally and subconsciously. There's another level it connects with us, and that's energetically, though most of us are not aware of that. Okay? So for these purposes, what's going to stand out to them as they're scanning a box filled with messages from a million different businesses and companies? It's not just the words. They're irresistible and something they want that their RAS is searching for, right, via the sense of their eyes, looking at the screen, scanning and skimming down this list of a full inbox. It's also if you can communicate and grab their attention emotionally. Okay, so the keys here are subconsciously and emotionally grabbing their attention, right? And so we're going to do that through words in your subject, and we're going to do it with visuals. And since you cannot put a photo, an image, a graphic into an email subject line, you can put it in the body of the email, but you can't put it in the subject line, because in the old days, and by the old days I mean as recently as a year or two ago, 3 years ago, you couldn't even put emojis in there. Oh, before I forget, I want to tell you one more golden nugget here. I love to give golden nuggets in my trainings. Makes them extra valuable for you, my dream peeps. They're not only scanning and skimming the inbox subject lines, they're also scanning and skimming occasionally the from field. Okay? So if they don't recognize your name or your business's name in the from field, they might think, who the hell is that? I don't know who that is, and mark you as spam. You do not want that. Okay? Or they may delete it thinking, I don't know this person, what the hell is that? Because for most people in their email app, what's listed first, the subject line or the from field? Usually it's the person who sent it, the sender. So that's called the from field or column. All right, so you want to make sure that your from field or column is crystal clear who it's from, so that as they're scanning and skimming the list of their inbox filled with messages, it pops out and stands out and they go, oh yeah, it's that person I subscribed to, or that company or business I signed up for. And then hopefully go on to see the subject line and be persuaded to open your message. Okay, so back to use of visuals. So visuals communicate in ways that words alone, as powerful as words are and as much as I love words, visuals communicate more effectively than words alone. The best use is when they're teamed up though. Okay, this isn't to crap on words, right? It's to say we need a combination of them to be the most effective. So we want visuals in the subject line. And if your audience is an English speaking and reading audience, then they read from left to right. Okay? Why am I mentioning this? Why is this important and more likely to get them to open your, and related to them being more likely to open your emails? Because these days most people are checking, not most, but at least half, in some cases most, are using the internet to check email and visit websites and play games and use apps through mobile devices like mobile phones, smartphones, tablets, what have you, right? Some of them from laptops and desktops still. I still use a desktop primarily, but I'm starting to become in the minority. Just a few years ago, that was the majority of users were visiting and using the web and the internet via PCs and laptops. Now it's shifted, and it was half and half, and now it's growing and growing toward mostly mobile users. With that in mind, the screens are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So even more of your message is going to be cut off when somebody's viewing their email inbox on a phone or a tablet. But this can happen even on a PC or a laptop screen, that your email subscriber's inbox truncates or cuts off part of the subject line, especially if it's a longer subject line. So what it will do is it will cut off part of the subject line and put an ellipsis, which are 3 horizontal dots in a row. So it'd be like whatever you said, the first few words, ... So you want to grab their attention, here's another golden nugget for you, with the first few words of your email subject line, because you cannot guarantee that that they're going to hover over the subject line, which many email checking inbox apps allow you to hover over the subject line, and it will do a pop-up description of what the full subject is that it had truncated. But that won't be visible unless they know to hover over that subject line to reveal the rest of what the subject says before they open the message. Okay? Sometimes they have to click on the subject line to see the full subject line. In other words, you have an extremely short amount of time to grab your dream peeps' attention and connect with them emotionally, subconsciously, and or energetically to get them to open your message. So the very first thing they see has to grab their attention immediately, both emotionally, subconsciously, and energetically. Okay, and of course visually. So unless they're visually impaired and using some kind of screen reader, in which case they'll be using their ears more as their screen reading software reads aloud the first part of the subject line and who it's from. In that case, words are critical and even more important, like let's say that your business tailors to the blind and visually impaired, then you need to really be focused on making the most out of those first few words of your subject line, because the screen reader is going to be reading that and the email app's going to truncate or cut off the rest of the subject line in a lot of cases. Okay, but if you have primarily sighted viewers, email subscribers, then this main tip to help you get more opens is really going to work like a charm, and that's by using visuals. And since we can't upload photos or graphics or images into subject lines, we can now with almost, well, I don't know all of them, but most of them that I know of, email marketing service providers, have finally got on board, realized that this is more than a trend and that they're going to attract their own dream clients, which are paying them to use their email marketing service, if they offer the feature of being able to include emojis in your subject line, which again, just 1 or 2 or 3 years ago wasn't even an option with almost all email marketing services, including Aweber, which is one of the biggest ones. And by the way, I freaking hate Aweber with a passion. That doesn't mean you shouldn't use them, but keep in mind if you have subscribers, a lot of their email inbox apps like Gmail, Hotmail, whatever, Yahoo, will automatically mark AWeber messages as spam, no matter how many times you have to send to your contacts or whitelist them. You'll still be missing from the people you signed up to hear from because they'll be in spam or junk. Not always, but often. Plus, they have really crappy customer service. In fact, I dislike them so much, I actually created a Facebook post on my business page once and shared it around Facebook business groups about the many reasons I hate AWeber. Let me count the ways. If you're interested in seeing that post and all the reasons, what's the word for listed out, iterated, no. Whatever that word is, you know what I'm saying. Let me know and I'll send you the link to the Facebook post on my business page. But I digress. If you already have AWeber and you're looking to change, you may or may not be interested in the one I use. If you don't have AWeber and you were considering it, I highly recommend you check out my post before you decide. Okay, back to the matter at hand. I'm going to stop myself from rapping the definition of sound song for the 90s. You are welcome. Let's take a breath. Okay, so as people are visually scrolling through their overcrowded inboxes with their subconscious minds searching for keywords that pop out to them of something they're really interested in, they're seeing usually all text subject lines. So if you want to make your email visually pop and emotionally pop, because images can get through to the subconscious mind and the emotional body, then you want to use emojis in every single email you send to your list. Let me repeat that. Use emojis in every single subject line of every single email you send to your list. Even if you're afraid it won't seem professional or that's just something younger people use, right? Use it anyway. You don't have to go emoji crazy. And now I'm stopping myself from going into the instead of Gone Dog Crazy song from, oh my gosh, points to whoever can tell me in the comments without looking it up or using an AI what band it is. Oh yeah, I remember. Soup Dragons. Okay. So, I'm going to show you an example on the screen here. Again, you don't have to use a million. Sometimes one is sufficient. But if your subscribers are English speakers and readers and read from left to right, you want to make sure you have at least one emoji as close to the left side of the subject line as possible, keeping in mind that their email app that displays their inbox is going to cut off or truncate medium to longer subject lines, and they won't see any other emojis that are way over to the right side. But it will show them the first few words on the left side of the subject line. So take advantage by one, using emojis, and two, making sure you have at least one of them toward the left side so it's immediately as they're skimming and scanning down the list of their inbox, boom, the pop of color from the emoji grabs their attention visually. And then if it's a strategically used and chosen emoji, I'm all about hashtag intentional marketing. So we want to use them strategically. We're not just grabbing emojis for the hell of it. We want to strategically use emojis that resonate with our dream peeps and the message. Okay? So, and the more colorful, the better, because it will pop visually as they're skimming and scanning that inbox vertically. Okay, between their eyes visually scanning and their RES and subconscious mind scanning, this is the best way to grab their attention. Once you've got their attention, they're likely to read at least the first few words. So if you make those compelling enough for them to, and irresistible enough for them to at least pique their curiosity enough to get them to open the message, you're already winning. Okay, so this is how you can increase the open rate on the emails you send to your subscribers. So I like to show and tell, and in my live streams on Facebook I haven't been able to show. Usually I'm only able to tell. So this is great to be able to get back to these tutorials where I can actually show and tell. Alright, so here's one on the screen of my latest newsletter I'm composing right now. And it says announcing ... so ellipsis, and this is not an ellipsis that is truncated by the email app. This is me. I've intentionally added this ellipsis right here after announcing. I could have said drum roll please, announcing birthday club. But I did announcing, so we're going to go over the words first. ... space birthday club. Birthday club is in capitals. Now here's another golden nugget. Never write your entire email subject line in all caps, because that's more likely for it to get marked as spam or junk mail. Okay, but you can use some caps in them. In fact, that's another way to visually stand out and be more likely to grab the attention of your dream peeps as they're skimming and scanning their inboxes for what's the most important email for them to open today or right now. Okay, so announcing ... birthday club exclamation point. Now, what does that mean to most of us? Like if you have a favorite restaurant, okay, and they offer a birthday club, what does that usually indicate to you? Since this is not live, we can't have it interactive, so I'm going to answer for you. Most of you are familiar with a birthday club for your favorite restaurant, because a birthday club means that every year on your birthday, if you have enrolled into the birthday club, you usually get something free, like a free dessert or a free cocktail or a free entree, or you get a song and dance, or you get both, or you get a special extra coupon that's good on your birthday or for your birthday week or something, right? Now this is not just limited to bars and restaurants. Shoe stores can do this, boutiques can do this, right? So if you do have a brick and mortar business and you're not employing the tool of birthday club, and you're not super high end, where it would be like Chanel type high-end boutique or something, where you don't need a birthday club, although it might be a nice added value touch to make your members feel welcome and special. So if it's for your VIP only members, they get an extra perk of being enrolled into your birthday club. Okay, so that might work for them if it's a VIP only option. If you don't have a VIP option, then a birthday club might seem a little too low end if you cater to high end peeps. Okay, so again, we can customize this if we work and play together, depending on you, your business, and your dream peeps. But for now, most of us are familiar with what a birthday club is. It's not just for kids. As long as you enroll in the birthday club, which is almost always free with most restaurants and shops who offer them, every year on your birthday, they will email you a special coupon or code, promo code, to use on their website or in person in their brick and mortar business. Okay, or they'll email you and say you have between this time and this time, come into the business and claim your free blah 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 for your birthday. Now you have to be enrolled in the club and you have to be on their list in order to receive that birthday email, but this is the gist of how it works. Hint, 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 golden nugget, golden nugget, golden nuggets dropping all around you. Don't you love it? How's it get any better than this? So for those of you who didn't quite catch what I just said, I've just given you a golden nugget that it might be a great tool to include and incorporate a birthday club in your business. All right, so who doesn't love free stuff? So the primary reason, if you don't know yet, for having a newsletter is to communicate on a regular basis with your dream peeps and build that know, like, and trust factor, that KLT factor, okay? By them getting to know you and your business, by you providing value to them. Again, the average is a 3-to-1 offering free value and then offering something for sale, a product, a service, what have you, okay? So And again, this is crucial that you have this communication channel because social media is moving so fast and is so busy and so distracting that even if your dream peeps love you and have selected to follow you and see all your stuff, they're still not going to see it. Not just because they're not always online or not just because they don't always have time, but because the social media platforms don't always show it to them. Now, it's more likely that they'll be shown it if you're paying for ads through the nose, but even then, again, it's not guaranteed to reach all of them all the time. So what is the solution? The solution, again, is to have regular communications via an email list. And we want to increase the odds of them opening your emails through a combination of offering them what they want, not constantly trying to sell to them, and having irresistible subject lines and including visuals in the form of emojis. Now, if you're an English speaker, but you happen to, maybe that's not your first language, and maybe you're from a Middle Eastern country or a country from where they read right to left, then reverse what I just said. Instead of making sure at least one emoji is on the far left, put it on the far right so that it doesn't get cut off if the subject line gets truncated by the email app that your inbox that your dream peeps are checking their messages in, right? Okay, so now I can show you. So back to what I was saying, we're focusing on the words first. Announcing birthday club. To most people who know what a birthday club is, which is most people, they know that means that they get to enroll in it usually for free, and they get to get something for free as a gift on their birthday. Okay? So, with that in mind, the text alone is pretty irresistible to my people who love free stuff. And so to circle back to the KLT factor, the L stands for like. So I'm using my email newsletter to help build the like factor with my audience, my dream peeps, because who doesn't love free stuff? So anytime I can give value, especially something free that they actually want, who doesn't like that? Right? So this is serving to build the like factor with my audience, right? And if it's actually delivered, that helps build the trust factor also. Are you getting this? Let me know in the YouTube comments if that's where you're seeing this, or Facebook if that's where you're seeing this. Okay, so the first set of words I made, announcing, so they know it's something special and new, birthday club, all in caps, to visually grab their eyes as they're scrolling, and then their mind is constantly, if they love freebies, and even, you guys, even if you have high-end only premium clients, please don't go, well, Erin, my clients are sophisticated, VIP level, high-end, rich, wealthy clientele. They would never be interested in something childish like a birthday club. And I'm going to, beg to differ. Because who loves free stuff more than rich people? Okay? Everybody loves free stuff. I don't care if you're poor. I don't care if you're rich. Everybody loves free stuff. Everybody loves to be treated like a VIP. Everybody loves to feel special and receive special treatment. Period. So please don't automatically dismiss this just because you have high-end clientele and think they're too good for that, and they would think that that was like cheesy or cheap. Okay? I beg you to reconsider if you were thinking that. Okay, so with the words here, announcing birthday club in caps, visually if my readers are scrolling through their inbox, skimming and scanning, going, which one should I open? And they just saw those words, that resonates with their tendency toward liking free things. And birthday club implies free things. Plus it's in caps, so visually it's going to stand out more than other email subject lines. Okay, then here's the next golden nugget tip for you. Look what it says after birthday club exclamation point right here. Erin, I see some funny characters, a dollar sign, and the word name and some brackets. Yes. So what does that mean? That means that I'm addressing my people by their name. So this is just code. You don't have to understand code in order for this to work. for the name of your subscriber. Okay? So, my name's Erin. If I signed up to my own email list as Erin, E-R-I-N, when this shows up in their inbox, it's not going to show these funny characters. It's going to show my name, Erin. So it's personalized to me specifically. How often do you see personalized emails? Not all the time, right? So when you're skimming and scanning your email inbox for which ones are worth your time of opening and looking at and checking out, if you're seeing something that resonates with you emotionally, subconsciously, energetically, and you see your name, you're going to be more likely to know, oh, this isn't just somebody who just randomly sent out this thing like I'm a robot and they don't care because I'm just another dollar sign or number to them. They took the time to refer to me by my name. Okay? This is key. Let me repeat that. They took the time to refer to me by my name. That makes people feel special. It makes them feel like you're really trying to build a relationship with them as opposed to just everybody. If this is making sense, let me know in the comments wherever you're watching this and give it some thumbs ups if you're on YouTube and hearts if you're on Facebook. Okay, so not only do the words announcing birthday clubs speak to them and their RES and their I's and the capitals, the intentional use of capitals for the first few words of this message, but then I use the word that represents, that is actually their name that they used when they signed up to be on my list. Personalized attention. Who doesn't love personalized attention? Then it says, so now imagine this is my name, Erin. Open up if you want to learn how to receive a free gift on your birthday. I will probably tweak it and change it to say, open up to receive a free gift on your birthday. So it's shortened. So open up, if I cut out, if you want to learn how to. If I just say, Erin, open up to receive a free gift on your birthday, or if I shortened it and said B-Day, which some people hate and some people don't mind, when you're trying to make a subject line shorter, it could be okay unless you know for a fact that the majority of your email subscribers hate shortened words like B-Day, right? So if you know that for a fact, then don't use B-Day. But if you know they don't care either way and you want to be economic with your space because you can only fit so many words in a subject line before it's cut off and you get their attention and yada yada, then you might want to use B-Day. So I might say, Erin, open up to receive a free gift on your B-Day. But I prefer birthday in this thing, but I've already used the word birthday. So I could just say B-Day. Or I could just say, Erin, open up if you want to receive a free gift. Okay? So you get how I'm strategically, intentionally using the words, strategically, intentionally using caps, strategically and intentionally using their name to personalize it and build that know, like, and trust factor through the relationship, even through something as simple as a subject line. Strategically grabbing their attention with the first few words and the caps, right? And now let's approach it from the emoji standpoint. What did I just recommend you do? Put at least one emoji, one, and two, put it as far to the left as possible, because as they're reading left to right, as English readers, they're going to have it displayed from left to right. And if you put it in the middle or the end of the subject line, they may not see it. And we visually and emotionally and subconsciously and energetically want to grab their attention to increase the odds that they'll see it, one, two, resonate it with it, 3, want it, and 4, actually open it. Okay? So, what is this emoji here? It's a little kind of party streamer, one of those like you blow in it and it has little streamers blow out. It makes that honking horn party celebration sound, right? So this emoji represents that party icon, that celebration icon. And look at the vivid colors. We've got red, blue, and yellow. Primary colors, red, blue, yellow. Right? So it visually is on the left side where they read left to right, and it's grabbing their attention. Now I also have a diploma in graphic design, so I'm going to give you a bonus tip here. You want your emojis not only to be strategic and intentional with their colors and their placement, and that they relate not only to something that resonates with your dream peeps, but also with the message you're sending. But there's another tip for emojis, and that is you want them to direct the eye of your dream person, your dream client, your dream customer, to what you want them to look at. I want them to look at the word announcing to the right of the emoji. So it's facing to the right, up and to the right. Okay, that was strategic because I could have used another celebratory emoji, but if it was facing to the left, it would visually draw the eye of my subscriber off the screen to the left. This is all happening subconsciously, you guys, but these things add up. Okay, so we've got the party blower celebratory emoji here, directing your eye to the right to the word announcing, then the ... Then I decided to add another emoji. And what is this emoji? A birthday cake. Now, if you're a dieter or you're a healthy eater, maybe you don't eat cake, it doesn't matter. Here's a way to have your cake and eat it too, metaphorically, right? And visually, right? And symbolically. Because most people associate birthdays with what? Birthday cake. So, announcing emoji, celebratory emoji, facing toward the word announcing in caps, ... birthday cake emoji, birthday club. So instantly I've grabbed their attention visually with something I know they'll like or at least be interested enough to open, with the caps, with the word choice, with the word order, and with the emojis that I used in particular. Now the cake emoji is brown. It's not particularly bright or fancy, so I was going to put it at the beginning of the subject line and realized that's not going to be as eye-grabbing and attention-getting as the colorful yellow, red, and blue primary colored celebratory emoji. Okay? Plus, again, the cake isn't really facing it in any direction. So, next, personalization with the name emoji. Next, open. Remember I said I'm going to tweak this. Here, let's no, I won't make you wait while I tweak it. So it'll probably say open up if you want to receive a free gift on your birthday. Okay? And then I didn't have to add the third emoji, but I like to. So if they happen to hover over the subject line and their email reader popped up a description that showed the full subject line, this will visually grab their attention because this emoji is in yellow and red. Okay? And it's a gift, a present wrapped up. And so it's visually representing a gift, and then it's next to the word gift, right? So announcing with a celebratory emoji facing toward the word announcing, ... birthday cake emoji, birthday club, first name, personalization, open up to learn, open up if you want to receive a free gift with gift emoji in front of the word gift on your birthday. So how likely would you be to open that email, right? So do you see how if you're scrolling through a busy, overcrowded inbox and you're busy and distracted and bombarded with a million different things from social media to family to friends to work to business to life to trying to take care of yourself and not burn out to, man, I don't got energy to read through all these freaking emails. I don't have time to go unsubscribe from all of them either. So you're now skimming and scanning down the list for what's going to be important for you to actually give your attention and time to opening. And this is why in this day and age it's crucial that you employ the use of visuals in the form of emojis in your subject lines. Make sense? Okay, now the from field, where's that at? Okay, I paused the video, made the changes, and now you can see the updated subject line. Announcing birthday cake, birthday club, personalization, open if you want to receive a free gift on your birthday. There's one more intentional word in the subject line I want to point out, because you can take this idea and customize it to your dream audience and clients and customers, right? So I work with conscious and visionary creatives and leaders and authors and speakers and coaches and consultants and web and graphic designers and entrepreneurs and small business owners, but they're all here in their own way trying to make a difference. And oh yeah, now comedians and comics. They're all here trying to make a difference in the world, trying to make the world a better place through their business or their calling, right? And so that audience, you guys, and me being one like you, resonates not with the old school, here's your next golden nugget, machismo-based boys club of marketing, which is that Gary V hustle, 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 push, 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 force, 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 kill it, crush it, crush it, marketing. We are ushering in the return of the divine feminine energy on the planet, whether you think of yourself as doing that or not. If you're here to serve and you're using your business to do that as a vehicle, you are doing that whether you were aware you were doing it or not. It doesn't mean that there's no place for the masculine or that the masculine's bad or wrong. So let's be clear. It's restoring balance. So there's a healthy balance of divine feminine and divine masculine, and the feminine gets a role at the table that's equal to the masculine. Okay? They're both valuable. They're both necessary. We need them both. So when I refer to Gary V and that push, 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 hustle, 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 force, 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 old school boys club macho marketing, I'm talking about the toxic masculine, not the divine masculine way of marketing. And sadly, there are still a lot of digital marketers. Most of them are men. There are a handful of some women who learn marketing the wrong way and haven't chosen to evolve and don't know to evolve and haven't become aware or awake yet, who are still using that old school methodology. I just had one get into my inbox the other day, and it was both offensive and entertaining because it doesn't resonate with me. And I thought, how is this guy calling himself a business coach for coaches? And he clearly, if he had done his research, would have seen that I do what he does. And yeah, he's all up in my grill in this harsh, forceful, old school machismo, pushy, forceful, inconsiderate, arrogant way. And if he seemed like he was open to being informed and educated and edified and enlightened, I maybe would have chosen to expend my precious, valuable time and energy to enlighten him if he was open to it. But he wasn't, and he wasn't worth my time. I wanted to kind of say, dude, if you were worth, if you knew anything you were talking about of what you speak, you would have common sense to know this is not the way to approach a conscious entrepreneur, especially a female one, but it could be for men too. So, because I work with both men and women. We conscious entrepreneurs don't resonate with that old school toxic masculine way of marketing. Okay? So, the use of the word receive is twofold in this subject line. One, it's a softer action verb, not a harsh one. And that resonates more with my dream peeps. Two, a lot of people, what do? You receive a gift, you receive a present. You give and you receive, right? We want a healthy balance in your business, in your money flows, in your personal life of giving and receiving. We want that divine masculine and divine feminine, healthy balance and circulation, currency. Money's a currency of giving and receiving, of inflow and outflow. So here's your next golden nugget. If your business and money flows and income aren't where you want them to be yet in your business, that's okay. I'm here to support you through it. And as long as your business is viable and you're open-minded and willing to take a holistic approach and coachable and some other things and committed to quantum leaping your biz and maximizing your potential through personally and professionally, then I can support you through that. But if you're not where you want to be yet, do a check with yourself and your business and look at, am I outflowing as much as I'm trying to get sales and clients and customers and inflowing, or am I just pushing out sales and trying every email that I do send is trying to let them know about my latest sale, right? Are you, again, we want to circle back to that 3-to-1 ratio on average of giving value before you sell. in emails and social media. Again, this can vary depending on your type of business and your type of clientele, yada yada. If we work together, we'll customize that for you and your business again. But the point here is, if you're not yet where you want to be in income with your business, look at where you're outflowing and where you're inflowing, and are they balanced up, or do you have, are you overgiving? If you're overgiving in your business, and you're feeling drained and sucked dry and like, but I'm giving all these free things to my people and they're still not biting and buying. I don't know why. Everybody loves free stuff, like you just said, Erin. Then you may be overgiving and from a place of lack and neediness, and maybe you have patterns or history of codependence, whether or not you're aware of it. That's another story for another training for another time. So back to this. Maybe you're not overgiving in your business. Maybe you're taking too much from your dream peeps. Okay, maybe you're expecting them to buy from you, to contact you, they should be the ones contacting me. Maybe you're coming at it, approaching it from the, I was told if I build it, they would come. And maybe even if you're conscious or spiritual or heart-centered, well, my intuition, my inner guidance said to do this, so I thought I did it. So I thought if I build it, they will come, right? Come on, universe, you're abandoning me, you're letting me down. God, source, goddess, universe, all that is, whatever your word for it is here, the universal field of intelligence, whatever you call it, you might be feeling like, hey, I followed your guidance. Where are my clients and my customers and my cash? What the hell, man? What gives? Well, apparently, in this example, maybe not you, right? You built it, and now you've arrogantly, maybe unintentionally, expecting that they're just going to start showing up, and oh, if they really want me, they'll find me, they'll search me out. And you're not offering and outflowing because you're taking and expecting in, not in a healthy, harmonious receiving way, but it can turn into something toxic and negative, which is an entitled way. You're feeling entitled. I followed through, I built it, and now they need to show up and come. They need to find me and seek me out if they really want my help. Right? That's an attitude of arrogance, of entitlement, of you're due it, they owe you. If you're not where you want to be in your business yet, this is one possible reason why. So you might be overgiving, like, oh, but I'm so generous, I give them free value all the time, why aren't they buying from me? And yet maybe you're never making offers. Pay attention, you guys, because these trainings give you so much value related to the main topic that doing this check and tweaking what I just told you can make the difference in you increasing your income as soon as this week or today or next week. Okay? Just making simple tweaks from my golden nuggets alone can help change things and transform them for you in your business and money flows. So always pay close attention to the golden nuggets I share. So we want a healthy balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, a healthy balance of giving and receiving. So in this subject line, the word receive is serving a twofold purpose, intentional marketing, you guys. One is because it resonates more with my dream peeps who are conscious, heart-centered, and spiritual resonating with, and creative, etc., artistic, what have you, and here to make a difference, a positive difference. And the second one is that it aligns with a gift. What do? We give and receive gifts. In this case, I'm giving the gift, and you guys get to receive it if you enroll and sign up for my free birthday club. How does it get any better than that? Let's have that. Anything that doesn't allow that, let's clear that reality reset. Thank you. Now, I wasn't planning on doing any clearings in this transformational training, but you just got some. This is another reason to pay attention to my trainings and to attend them and really listen to them. And yes, these clearings work even on the recordings. So, again, we're taking a holistic approach. We're combining strategies. So this was mostly a strategic training to help you with the outer game of business by helping you get more opens on your email messages to your list, right? Because if they open it, you've already won the first part of the battle. Now you just have to get them to take the action that you're calling them to take inside of that email or that email newsletter. Let me repeat that. You want them to take some action with every single newsletter or email you send to your list. It could be for something free, it could be for something paid, but every single email you send your list, you need to be calling them to action. So that means you need to include at least one CTA, which stands for call to action. Okay? Next golden nugget. People love buttons. Buttons are irresistible to people. People love clicking buttons as opposed to links. So let's look here on the screen. You see this big orange button that says next, review and confirm. That's a CTA, a call to action. The text on the button calls me to take an action. The action is to review it and confirm it. Okay? The button itself grabs my attention visually with its bright, vivid orange color. I don't even like this shade of orange, but it's so big, so bold, so vivid, so eye-grabbing that it instantly drew my eye to it before I could even read the text. Now, let's compare that to this go back link or go back text next to the button. Which one draws your attention first and foremost? The button. 1, because it's in bright orange. 2, because it has a call to action with the text. And 3, because it's a button and people love to click buttons. Okay. Next, since I'm on this edit subject and sender screen, let me show you my sender field, who it's from. So, have you ever signed up for emails and you forget the business's name or the person who owns the business's name, and so now you're scrolling down your email list, you're skimming and scanning, and you're looking at the from field, and remember we said earlier, oh, I don't know who that is, and either you think it's spam and mark it as spam, or you just don't remember who it is and you might delete it just because of that. Okay? Not everybody's going to remember my name. If I just put Erin, there could be a million Erins. They could be subscribed to more than one Erin. How are they going to know that's me? So I decided to include my first and last name here in the from field, the sender field that you see in your email inbox when you're seeing who sent you an email. And then put my business's name here as well. Erin Lloyd of, I could have said from, but Erin Lloyd of Transformational Business Support. Okay? Why? Because I knew that even if they forgot my name, if they hovered over the from field, it would expand and show them Transformational Business Support. And they might be more likely to go, oh, okay, that's who that is. Also, it shows my email address, erin@quantumleapyourbiznow.com. So even if they don't remember my name, if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner or a conscious visionary leader who's ready to move forward in your professional career, you're going to quantum leap it. You're going to want to do that. Okay? So even if you're a speaker or an author or a coach or a creative, you still know, or a freelancer, that you're in business in some way, shape, or form, even if you consider yourself a public figure. So seeing Quantum Leap Your Biz Now or Quantum Leap Your Biz in the from field is enough, even if you don't remember my name, to go, oh, that sounds like something I would want to do. Because remember, your subconscious mind and your reticular activating system are scanning for things that they know would be of interest to you and valuable to you. So if you're skimming and scanning the senders field and you see Erin, you might not remember who Erin is or which Erin I am, but if you see Quantum Leap Your Biz, that's going to be like, even if you don't remember that's my hashtag and my brand, you might go, oh, I want to quantum leap my biz. Let me take a look at the subject. And this can all be happening subconsciously. It's probably not a conscious thought. It's probably happening subconsciously. So next thing you know, you read the subject line, and I've already grabbed your attention with the emojis, the caps, what the words say and mean, etc., etc. Battle 1, you're intrigued, you open the message. Make sense? Let me know in the comments. If you're finding this valuable, give it a thumbs up on YouTube or some hearts and love on Facebook. So, are you with me so far? Is this making sense? Are you finding this valuable? So, you may not even have a big email list. I don't right now. Why? Because it hasn't been my priority. I'm just now starting to gradually grow it, but I wasn't ready back then, so it wasn't a priority for me. Also, I had it as a larger list, but it was from a different business iteration that I had started originally. And so as my business evolved, my target market and audience evolved. And so a lot of people dropped off and unsubscribed, not because I was spamming them, because I never spam. And again, of course, if you're conscious, you're not going to spam people either, because you have integrity like I do. However, it just may not be that they're your dream client anymore, and they may no longer resonate with what you're sending and saying and communicating, and therefore they may remove themselves from your list. Next golden nugget. If that happens, please try not to personalize it. It just means they were no longer your ideal client or customer, or they weren't to begin with and just now realized it and removed themselves. Or it could mean that you or your marketing team has been spamming them, or that you've just been not giving enough value and expecting more from them and sell every other email. Of course, that's going to turn people off and they're going to unsubscribe themselves, right? So again, look at balancing your giving and receiving through your business offerings, including emails, social media, website stuff, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so it's not the quantity of your list, it's the quality. So let's say you have a list of 50 people and you're disappointed going, oh, I really want a bigger list. Such and such has a bigger list, or such and such, they, the infamous they, said I should have a big list, right? And if you're ready to scale your business, then that's a great tactic is to start growing your list. But for right now, you may not be at that place. Everyone in my audience is at a different stage in their business development and journey. Okay? The point is, you may not necessarily need a big list at this time. And you can still connect with and build that know, like, and trust factor and build that relationship on a regular basis with your dream peeps if you're focusing on quality of your list over quantity. Okay? So please don't be discouraged or disappointed if you have a small list. What matters most is if they're your dream peeps. If they're your dream peeps and you're sending stuff that they want and using the tools I'm teaching you and the techniques I'm teaching you and the strategies and tactics I'm teaching you, you're more likely to get them to open your email. And remember, that's half the battle. Once they've opened it, you've got to win them over. And as long as you include a call to action, and let's circle back to buttons, people love buttons, put an irresistible call to action on a bright colored, contrasting colored button using your brand colors. If you don't have brand colors, just use a color you think would resonate with your dream peeps that will stand out and is in contrast to the rest of the email. Okay? Put an irresistible to them call to action text on the button, and they're more likely to take that action. The action might be, hey, follow me on Instagram, like my Facebook business page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. One call to action per main email body, okay? But so one different one per email. I'm just giving you examples of the types of free call to actions. Always keeping in mind, next golden nugget, that they're reading this with the attitude of what's in it for me. They don't care that you got a new haircut. Okay? Well, if you're an influencer, they might care or be interested, but really they're in it for what's in it for them. So, yes, it helps them get to know you if they know if you share some likes occasionally. But really, they want to know what's in it for them. Okay? So make it clear what's in it for them by them taking that action. What will they get out of it? So the button could say, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram. But you can use text ahead of the button to explain why they would want to do that. Why is that valuable and beneficial to them in whatever they do that you help them with through your business's products and services? Why would they want to do that? Because just like they don't need another email newsletter clogging up their inbox, they don't need another freaking page or channel or social media thing to follow and keep up with. So make it worth their while. Make it clear why they would want to invest their time and energy Don't use those words, obviously, but make it clear with your messaging what's in it for them. Then follow it up with the call to action button. So if you've just made it clear why them subscribing to your YouTube channel is a no-brainer, then when you put on the button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, they're more likely to click it, or subscribe me to your YouTube channel, right? Follow me on Instagram. Okay, did you explain why they would want to do that first? If so, great. You're more likely to get them to take the action, because getting them to open the message is half the battle. The other half of the battle is getting them to take the action. So again, make sure you're including a call to action in every email, even if it's for something free for them, that's in it for them, or even a sale. Okay. 2, employ the use of buttons, because they're more likely to click an irresistible button. Use irresistible button text. That's your next golden nugget. And I already gave you the golden nugget of using contrasting colors for your buttons. In your brand's theme colors, if you don't have those yet and you want some help with your brand, I help with that too. I'm a branding and online marketing consultant. In addition to a business coach and a certified rapid results coach. All right? Is that right? This making sense? Let me know in the comments, what did you find most valuable about this training? What was your favorite golden nugget? Were you already using emojis in your email subject line? And if so, when did you start using them? And who's the email marketing provider that you use, and why do you like them? And if you haven't been using emojis, let me know in the comments how soon you're going to start using them. I recommend you use it in your very next email to your list. Okay? Now, if you've signed up with an email marketing service provider who doesn't yet offer emojis for your subject line, and you really like that provider otherwise, contact their customer support team and say, look, I really need to be able to start using emojis in my email marketing, and I don't see that you have the option for them. How soon can you get this option available? Because if it's not available within such and such time, like a few weeks or a month at the latest, I'm going to a different email marketing service provider. But I'd rather not do that because it's an inconvenience, and so far I've been satisfied with your service. Will you accommodate this? And if so, how soon can you get it done? Boom. Right? So, if they refuse, I recommend you leave them and go to another provider. Do your research first. It might be the one I'm about to recommend. It might be a different one. Okay? If you're a solopreneur or a public figure or a small business owner, then the one I'm going to recommend can work for you. If you have a larger company or business, then, and depending on what your business objectives are and who your target market and audience is, there may be a different kind of email marketing service I might recommend for you instead. And again, if we work together, we can discuss that and co-create a customized plan, strategy plan, and email marketing plan for you and your business and your dream peeps, right? All right, so let me pause the video and pull up the link for you for the one I use and recommend. All right, so the email marketing service provider I use and recommend is called MailerLite. I don't know why they call it MailerLite, because they don't have a full version called Mailer or Mailer Full. But whatever. They're based out of Europe, though they seem to tend to market toward English speakers in English-speaking countries. As you can see here on the screen, advanced email marketing made simple. How's it get any better than that? Discover how our ease of use and 24/7 support set us apart. All plans include the latest features to grow your business, like landing pages and automation. This is key, you guys. All plans include this, okay, to grow your business. Look at the button, sign up free. Okay, now their brand colors are mostly green, but you can see here they're using elements of blue. And the blue button pops because it's contrasting against the background, right? Also, it's a similar shade of blue to the background down here in this section, but that's not the point. The point is the button draws your attention immediately. Quite frankly, they could have sign up free in capitals or have used a larger font or typeface for the sign up free, but this is enough with their catchy headline, their catchy marketing copy. I'm telling you this not just so you'll sign up for MailerLite, but so you can learn something for your own business as far as marketing copy goes. Advanced email marketing made simple. Well, you may not know if you need advanced marketing, email marketing, but you know they're making it simple, and who doesn't love things that are simple, right? And that is email marketing. Then you see discover how ease of use. Who doesn't like things that are easy or easy to use? Plus 24/7 support. And then it says all plans include the latest features to grow your business like landing pages and automation. Sign up free. Now this is key, and these are some of the main reasons I signed up with them and love them. Because if you're just getting started with email, even if you have a lot of money to work with, or whether you have a small budget, a lot of people get started as entrepreneurs and solopreneurs with an email marketing app called MailChimp, because you can start off on their free plan, and then their next level plan up that's paid is only, or used to be like $10 a month. It might be up to $15 now, I'm not sure. And I've used MailChimp too, and I've had clients who've used it, and I don't find it as easy to use as MailerLite. But MailerLite has advantages over MailChimp because it includes automation for free in almost all email marketing services, other than a free welcome email that automatically gets sent to your subscribers, a one-time only, one-shot, one-off deal. Most other email marketing companies charge you for automation. Now, automation means that you can schedule email marketing campaigns to automatically go out to different email subscriber categories or groups or lists. MailerLite calls them groups. Aweber calls them lists. I forget what MailChimp calls their groups of subscribers. But to have this available for free, plus the option to use landing pages. Now, I don't use MailerLite's landing pages, but if you don't have a web designer, and I do recommend you have a web designer, there may come a time when you want the option to use a landing page, and it's included in the free plan, and it's drag and drop. You don't have to be a designer to use it, okay? So that being said, you really can't beat this if you're just getting started out, or you're not trying to grow your business, you're just trying to make an impact and an income with it right now. You're not ready to scale yet. That's okay too. This is a great thing, and if you're considering switching email marketing providers, I recommend MailChimp. Again, this is a generalization. Your company might be ready to scale and may require some more complete, not that MailChimp is lacking, it's great at what it does, but you might want an all-in-one solution depending on your business and the direction you want to take your business in, right? Again, if we work and play together, we will customize that plan for you as part of your marketing plan and strategy. But for now and for generally, I do recommend MailerLite, and let me show you the just had it on the screen. Let me scroll down though. They have a drag and drop builder, email automation. They say they have pop-ups, but the last time I went to use their pop-ups, they didn't have. Oh, they do have pop-ups. They took a feature away I like though, but they're still head and shoulders above most email marketing providers. And you can get even more with their paid plans. So I highly recommend you invest in your success, including through your money. Okay, putting your money where your mouth is. But if you're on a budget or you just want to try it to get started, then you can try starting with the free plan. Okay, they have integrations with all these different e-commerce sites and apps. They have sign-up forms that you can make, even horizontal ones. Aweber refused to provide the option to their high-paying clients and customers of horizontal opt-in forms to sign up. That was one of the biggest turnoffs, in addition to their horrible customer service. Here you can get an idea of the features and prices and plans that MailerLite offers. Get some ideas, yada yada, blah blah. Okay, so I don't want you to just go straight to MailerLite. I want to give you the link. Hang on a second. I had it on the screen for you. Now it's vanished. Let's see if we can get it back here. Nope. Also, at the last check, Aweber wasn't even having responsive or adaptive emails, which means that they didn't adapt for mobile devices, so you would have to do a lot of scrolling. Now, hopefully by now they've evolved and have offer that. If you're an Aweber user, let us know in the comments. But they didn't used to. So they're like the dinosaur of email marketing providers. Just one of the million reasons I hate them in my silly post about all the ways I hate Aweber. Let me count the ways. But here's the link to go to sign up for MailerLite. It is on the screen now, highlighted in blue. It's http:// and if you're looking at the screen, you can see the slashes lean to the right at the top. They're also known as forward slashes. Most people don't know this and will call them backslashes mistakenly. So make sure you put in a slash which leans to the right at the top. So HTTP, T as in Tom, T as in Tom, P as in Paul, : that's the 2 vertical dots, in case you're listening instead of looking, // those lean to the right at the top, bit, B-I-T as in Tom, dot, L as in Lima, Y as in yellow, / forever free email. So I recommend you look at the screen for this link. I will also drop it in the YouTube video comments, so you can just click or tap it. So again, it's http:// bit dot L as in Lima, Y as in yellow, / that again is a / it leans to the right at the top. Forever free email. So FOREVER FREE email. So bit.ly / forever free email is the link that will take you to MailerLite. I am an affiliate for them. I don't earn any money if you sign up for free, and I was recommending them way before I was an affiliate for them. So if you sign up with their free plan and you ever decide that as your business is growing and evolving that you're ready for one of their paid plans and you want to upgrade to one of their paid levels, then I might potentially earn free credits or free upgrade on my own account, or potentially a small amount of money as a referral fee, but that does not raise the amount you pay. That is paid directly by MailerLite to me if that should ever occur. Even if you stick with their forever free plan forever, I still would recommend them over Aweber any day of any week, and even over MailChimp, okay? Because it's so flexible and comprehensive and complete, and their customer service is really, really good. Okay, so bit.ly / forever free email is the link to MailerLite to sign up for their forever free plan or one of their paid plans. But again, you don't have to ever use them to benefit from all of the golden nuggets and the tips and the emojis I just showed you in this training. Is that right? Is that right? So again, here's their pricing plan. Look how many subscribers you can get for free on their forever free plan. 2,000. If you're a solopreneur or just starting out as a public figure or a creative or a freelancer or a speaker or an author, and you don't yet have that huge following but you want to get started, this is really unbeatable. Okay, so look how many emails you can send per month on the forever free plan. So yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend them. And they're not perfect. There's no one perfect email marketing app, but they're as close as I found. Now, you may have heard of some others like Infusionsoft or Entreport or Kartra. They're way more comprehensive and they're better suited for medium to large size companies. They offer so many solutions in one that it's bulky and can be overwhelming, and you usually don't need all of those extra features for the fees they charge. They're excellent companies, but they just may not be the right tool for the right job. You see what I'm saying? So your business may not need a solution that big of a juggernaut, right? So again, if we work and play together, we will certainly customize a marketing plan, and we can look at different email marketing solutions if you don't already have one or you're considering switches, and compare and contrast them, okay? So, and I forgot to say earlier on, I've been in business for 6 years in various capacities and with a few different businesses. But I've been doing the online marketing, branding, and consulting, and graphic and web design throughout the whole process. And the business coaching I was doing unofficially throughout the whole time. In the past couple of years, I got certified as a rapid results coach, and I officially added business coaching instead of unofficially incorporating it. And now, as a business coach and a client attraction specialist, my business evolved and I focus on that, and any consulting I do is usually as an add-on bonus. In fact, I don't even create websites anymore, even though I still enjoy it. So I have people I outsource and refer you to if you're in need of web and graphic and visual design. So hope you found this valuable. Let me know what you found most helpful and valuable, your biggest takeaways in the comments, depending on where you're watching this. Give it some thumbs up, some hearts, some love. Share it with other entrepreneurs and conscious leaders you feel would benefit from it. And until next time, this has been Erin Lloyd from Transformational Business Support. Again, you can, I invite you to like and follow my business page on Facebook for what's in it for you? Holistic business tips that are high vibe and highly valuable in the form of trainings like this, in the form of posts and memes and videos and audios, in the form of free live events and trainings, and paid ones too, and special offers, as well as lots of golden nuggets. So I'm all about helping you be conscious and prosperous, and having a conscious and prosperous, #conscious and prosperous biz you love, and helping you consistently attract your dream clients, customers, and cash, and quantum leaping your business with more ease, joy, freedom, flow, fun, and faster than you ever thought possible without selling out or losing your soul. If that sounds good to you and you want help with that, or you're just ready to next level it and spiral on up and ease on down the road, I'm your girl. I'm here to help support you do that. If you haven't already received one and you're interested in working and playing with me, the first step toward doing that is to experience one of my limited introductory coaching sessions, which are called Quantum Leap Your Biz sessions. And currently I am still offering them for free, though that could change soon. They're worth $555 each, and that is not made up. That is legit. In fact, I think they're worth a lot more than that. Even if we never speak or talk after the free session, lots of people, most of them who experience a free session with me, notice positive results during and or in the days and weeks and hours following the free session. But you do have to qualify for them. So it's not a catch per se, but if you were wondering, well, what's the catch, Erin, if they're free? One, they truly are limited. That's not just some scarcity marketing tactic I'm using. They really are limited. My time is valuable. My energy is limited. I'm still recovering from some health challenges, even though I'm a holistic wellness coach and a certified healing facilitator. We all have our own battles that we're overcoming and challenges we're overcoming. So my energy is limited, right? And so my sessions are limited. Plus, they are anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, and that's a huge gift and time commitment on my end, so I have to limit them that way also, because I have to make money as a business owner, just like you do. So, this is a way that I can give back and make a positive impact, even if we never end up working and playing together beyond your free session. But you do have to qualify for them. Okay, so that's an easy 2-step process. One is to check out what's included in the free sessions, and if it resonates and if you're like, yes, I have to have that, and I can't believe she's giving that away for free, I have to have that, how do I qualify? The qualifications are listed in the promo post about it, and then so that's step 1. You have to meet that criteria to qualify. 1, and then step 2 is to complete an application, apply to work to receive one of my free sessions. And that's a relatively quick and simple confidential online form that you complete where you just answer some questions, and all I ask is that you answer them honestly. And then if you qualify, I will reach out and invite you to schedule a free Quantum Leap Your Biz session with me. Usually I reach out within 2 weeks. And if you don't qualify, I usually will reach out by email and recommend some other things that can help you. Sometimes I recommend other people who are better suited than I am for you and your business needs, believe it or not. So sometimes I'll refer you to an article or a book or an audio download, or I'll even refer you to somebody else who's better suited at helping you in your business than me. So I try to make it of value and that you get an ROI on taking the time to complete the application, even though it's relatively simple and relatively quick. So even if you don't receive a free session or qualify, you can still benefit by applying, as long as you answer honestly. Okay, so lastly, I'll show you, actually, I'll just give you the link to that application page to read more about the free session. Okay, so here's a screenshot of my page to learn more about their free limited Quantum Leap Your Biz sessions. Even though it's a woman in the graphic there, the photo there, you don't have to be a woman to apply. I work with both men and women. So if you go to this page, look, I have a contrasting button color using one of my theme colors. My branding, visual branding, is actually the rainbow, so that I'm not limited in the color spectrum. But my three main colors I'll usually use and rotate and play with are usually purples, greens, and blues. And because I'm strategic and intentional with my marketing and my branding, they're chosen for a reason. I won't go into why now. If you're interested, let me know in the comments, or shoot me an email to Erin, E-R-I-N, at quantumleapyourbiznow.com, or you can go to my Facebook business page, Transformational Business Support. Again, the link for that is facebook.com/quantumleapyourbiz is the link, and use the message button to contact me that way if you want to get in touch. But see, my button says, yes, I want to quantum leap my biz, Erin, and I have an icon on here. If you want your buttons to pop, you can do an added touch, which is add an icon. It's not required, but see, it's a little rocket ship to blast off into space and skyrocket your business. And I even have some hover text there. Click here to apply for a free Quantum Leap Your Biz session. So I have calls to action. You see how that works? Anyway, if you want this session and it resonates, go to this page, tap or click the button. It will take you to the confidential application form. Complete it honestly. I'll usually get back to you within about 2 weeks. Okay, so here are the things that are included in the session. Just scrolling quickly, here are a couple testimonials. Here are the requirements that you have to be to qualify and to even apply. So make sure that you are all of these things before you apply. If you're all of these things, by all means, click or tap the application button. Here's my picture if you've never seen me before. There's my signature. Here are some of my certifications and credentials. All right. So here's one of my Quantum Leap Your Biz graphics you may have seen on Facebook. And here on the graphic you can see the link that goes directly to the application page. But to go to this page where you can read more about what's included in this free session, the link is also a bit.ly link. So it's HT as in Tom, T as in tall, P as in Paul, colon, that's the 2 vertical dots, / bit.ly as in yellow / capital Q, well the word is quantum but it's capitalized, so capital Q, lowercase UANTUM, and then leap with a capital L, so capital L, capital L, lowercase EAP as in Paul, your with a capital Y, so capital Y, lowercase OUR, biz, with a capital B. So capital B, lowercase I, Z as in Zed or zebra. So again, that's bit.ly/quantumleapyourbiz to get to this page you see on the screen, to learn more about my free sessions, and to click the button to get to the application page. The application form. However, bit.ly/quantumleapyourbiz, the Q on quantum, the L on leap, the Y on your, and the B on B are capitalized. And let me show it to you on the screen here. I'll also drop a link to my free session info page that you're seeing on the screen in the comments below. But if you want to look on the screen here in the address bar, you can see here bit.ly, and Lee is spelled L, Y is in yellow, / Quantum Leap Your Biz is how to get to this page. And notice the Q on quantum, the L on leap, the Y on your, and the B on biz are all capitalized. If you don't capitalize those words, Bitly is very persnickety, and it will send you to an error page instead, of which I learned the hard way. That's your final golden nugget for this training. All right, I hope you found this valuable. Let me know what was most valuable. Let me know your favorite golden nugget. Let me know your biggest takeaway. Make sure you give it some love, some hearts, some thumbs ups. And until next time, this has been Erin Lloyd from Transformational Business Support on Facebook, facebook.com/quantumleapyourbiz, B-I-Z as in Zed or zebra. Bye for now.